So I don't know. I probably should wait for Janet and Christy's going to be coming on. But so the whole idea from the test group side of things with Hammer and Chisel, my vision for this is we need to start advertising this week for it. So like every day we need to be posting something about how you tried the new Hammer and Chisel, you tried the new Hammer and Chisel, you tried the new program, it's coming out in December, tried the new program. And then at least 3 times this week and another 3 times next week, we need to post a call out for this test group. In the test group, I'm going to create something that we can all use, the same template, all of us. So the thing is that we want to make these people feel like they've been hand selected, right? Like we saw them, we know that they're interested in fitness. We really, would appreciate their time if they spent 14 days. It's a free group to really try these programs, and we really want their feedback. We want to know if they noticed a difference, if they lost any weight, what the results are. We want to be able to use them as a testimonial to this program. We want honest feedback, right? We want honest feedback from them. There's going to be a meal plan for them to follow. There's going to be a workout schedule for them to follow, and for them to really commit to the 14 days. If they don't feel like they can commit for 14 days, then we don't want them in the group. We have to be serious with these people, right? So that they understand that when they get in this group, what's expected of them. They're expected to follow the program. They're expected to follow the meal plan. We want to see their pictures. We want to see their measurements. We want honest feedback from them, right? So setting that expectation from the start is really going to make these people feel like, oh geez, I really gotta make sure I'm following this program then, because I don't want to let them down, right? I mean, you think if someone came to you, if Brooke came to one of you guys and hand selected you for a specific test group or something, you wouldn't want to let them down, right? So yeah. It's the same idea here. So if they follow through with the test group, which all of us will be in, making sure it's engaging, it's fun, we're posting in there, maybe recipes, helping them with whatever we need to, just to keep it rolling, keep it fun. I got to try and think of some kind of contest or prize we can do with them to keep them moving, posting. If we keep it engaging and keep it fun, at the end of this group, we should be able to, first of all, they'll have the 30-day free on demand. So if all of them are still willing to, they want to keep going for another week or so, then we can just keep going with them, right? We're not going to close this group, that's for sure. We're going to keep rolling with them, okay? Then by the end of the month, it's going to be, okay, listen, the program's coming out on December 1st. So who's in? Let's keep going with this group. You got to keep going because it's going to shut down after your 30 days. We're shutting it down. And then you got to have the paid program to keep going. If they're in, whoever signs up, then the next step is going to be you're going to be able to say to them, listen, you must know 1 or 2 people that would be interested in joining this type of group. Of course, they're going to find someone. And then next thing you know, you have a coach that's bringing 1 or 2 more people with them into the next group, right? Because I want to be able to say, listen, you guys you rocked it out. You did a great job. How about you guys help us out with the next group? You've been through it. You know what to expect. We get a whole new group of people and you'll be able to help them, give them some feedback. The more you make people involved and feel involved, the more they're likely to, commit and keep going with it. This is my thinking. I don't know. Does it sound crazy, or I feel like that's what people are feeling involved in it, and we're asking them questions in the group and stuff, and making them engaged. They're really going to, see the value of the group and keeping them accountable, and them wanting to check into the group and wanting to do the workout and making sure they get that feedback. I think that's what I think it's a good a good momentum builder for us, because if we're all inviting into the group and we get them in the group, then we have you're at least going to be guaranteed something out of that group for sure, if we do it right. And I'm thinking of doing the dates are from November 1st to November 14th. So tomorrow I'm going to try and get a call out ready for all of us, and then all of us can use that call out. It's the 30 days is on demand. When they sign up for on demand, they get 30 days from the date they sign up. So if you do have anyone this week that's interested, I wouldn't sign them up until whatever the dates are. Probably, I wouldn't sign them up till next week, really. Till like till like Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, because that gives it, then that would give them almost the entire month of November. And we kind of want to get them as close. So wherever, depending on where they live, by the time we're done that 2 weeks, they will have enough time in that third week of November to really make that commitment and purchase the program so it gets to them. They may not be able to. I don't know. I don't think it's going to go on sale till exactly December 1st. So we want to make sure we have a list of who we're going to get in touch with on that day. So 14 days. We'll keep it open if they want to go. We'll get them to invite people. Like I said, I'm going to take one of our free groups that we have, and I'm going to try and just make 14 days worth of posts. I'm going to do up a workout schedule for them, and again, one of our free groups, I'm going to do a meal plan. So everyone will have, so people will have a meal plan and a workout schedule for them. So like I said, Janet and Christy, so like I said to these girls, whoever you know of, right, really this test group is really for anybody, but the people that you approach about it should almost feel like you've hand selected them, like they're, you know, because of whoever you've been talking to that's not quite ready to purchase and go into a program, you need to go back to them and approach them with this group, because it's free. It's for 14 days. We're going to walk them through it. It's a brand new program. We really appreciate some honest feedback. Like, we really, you know, want you to go in and commit to it, but we need to make sure that we are telling them that, hey, listen, if you don't think you can commit to this, then don't, because we really want some feedback and want to make sure that everyone's in it is going to, you know, provide those before and afters and really help us out, right? You guys have any questions?
I do. How are we going to, I know you said you're going to introduce some of the different programs in the one Hammer and Chisel. How, like, is it the, I guess, would it be like the demos, I guess, that's available?
So all the programs are on demand, first of all, right? So right. There's 2 Hammer and Chisel programs. There's Autumn's and there's Seggi's, right?
Right.
His is only 22 minutes long. Hers is like 32 or 33 minutes long. So what I was going to do is I'm going to try and make up for the week, but because it's Autumn and him, then we're going to have the Body Beast one that's in there. We'll have the 21-day fixed cardio one that's in there. For his, when you do his hammer workout, it's only 22 minutes, but if you go up under Autumn's, she has a couple extra ones up at the top. If you go in there, she has an ab workout that's only 7 minutes long. So you can pair those together to make 30 minutes. Sagi has other extra ones there too that are like workout of the days that he's got. And he's got a leg one in there, and he's got another upper body in there. So I can use those 2, plus the 2 on demand, plus, so his 2, her 2, plus the on demand, plus I was going to throw in the PIO stream, and then maybe a yoga day. Like the day 7, they could either take a rest day or they could do yoga.
Yeah, I'm still in Brooke's group. She told me I could just stay in there. I told her what had happened and told her I was a little confused.
So does she have workouts in there?
Yes, and she told me any ideas that I want to get, feel free to get them and use them for our group.
Okay,
So,
what workouts does she have in there?
right now, she's posting them daily. Like in her group, she posts the workout that she wants them to do.
Okay.
It's like she takes a screenshot of that workout. Like the first one is autumn.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow it'll be a different workout, and she'll assume she's going to take another screenshot of what that workout is.
Right.
And that way, I guess it's a visual thing. They can go and click on the on-demand and click on that workout.
Yeah. So I was thinking that once we get everyone together and everyone gets signed up, that like, so the first we would start, so maybe on like the 31st, well, that's Halloween. Everyone's probably busy on the 31st, but maybe like on the 30th or something, I was going to do like a Zoom call with everyone.
Okay.
And kind of, if I can't do a Zoom call, I'll at least do a video like this and like lay out the expectations of what we expect of everyone in this group. You know, we want them posting in the group. We want them commenting. We want them, you know, doing their work, doing their workouts and posting the picture, right? And posting a picture of their meal and checking in every day. I want to post a workout schedule so that everybody knows exactly what they're doing every day. And if they want to go in like the night before or a couple of days before and like preview it so they know what to expect, then they have that opportunity. Because some of these people may not have the equipment.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't have the chin-up bar.
Right? If they don't know what workout's coming up tomorrow,
right,
they don't have the equipment for it.
Right.
Right? So
true. I just improvised today when I did Hammer and Chisel. I have some more stuff at Zach's house because he has extra stuff, but I was at my house, so I was like using my bed and like a chair and like improvising. So even if we have a post saying like improvise your bed for this or use a chair for this, just so that they feel comfortable and that they know that it's not just them who improvises. Like all of us have to improvise sometimes.
that's a really
So
good
Megan, what did you use for the chin-up bar?
I haven't done that one yet. I did Autumn's, so then I just used a bed and a chair for the other. I can't remember what they're called right now.
Yeah,
So that,
I've got a stability ball, so that's what I've been using.
That's what I need to get.
Depending on what the move is for the chin-up bar, I've modified. Depending on what it is, I've modified it because you can do it with just free weights, but you have to be it has to be a certain position to mimic the same as doing the actual, if you're doing one of those pull-ups, you would have your weights in your hand and anyway, you could do it, but.
Yeah, he kind of compared it to, and I know you saw this too, when he said, you know, basically this is the only time when you work out that you actually lift your own weight.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap, I'd die. Like, there's no arms would pop out of sockets.
I have yet to do an actual real chin-up. I've always used at the gym, I've always used the assist machine, the one that takes half your weight away kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's as far as I've gotten. Yeah. But I don't have anything here to do chin-ups with either. I've just been doing like taking my weights, my free weights, and doing, whether I've just been taking them and doing, you know, the push-ups or pull-ups and different with my weights, really. I mean, it hasn't been anything too fancy. But, I mean, they can work their way through it. I mean, we can help them work through it, basically.
We can figure out something before we get there anyway.
That's what we're here for, right?
Yeah.
Giving them alternatives to do. So
like even if we do like videos of a workout and be like, instead of this in so-and-so's video, I did this. So like we could post it on the same day saying like, here's a good improvise or improvision, I guess, to try.
Yeah. Right. Yep. Good plan. Good plan. Good ideas. And what else? Anything else?
Well, so far I have 4 people, 2 couples that are wanting to do the hammer and chisel.
Okay.
And then I have another guy that I work with. He's a respiratory, therapist, and him and his girlfriend are very fit. I'm talking about, he's already got the abs. He's got everything. He's like, he's there. And I told him I needed a select variety, and I needed his variety. I said, so he was like, oh, really? Okay. You know, so that kind of psyched him up, and he's supposed to be talking to his girlfriend. So hopefully that will be 6 people.
That would be, he's probably flattered that you thought of him to come and do a test group like that. That's the whole point, right? Like,
right. Oh, he was pumped, and I'm always picking on him about chicken legs, guys that are so big at top, and then there's no legs. Like, what the crap? What did you do?
Yeah.
Forget. So he's like, yeah, maybe I can build up some leg muscles. I said that would be great. Yes.
There you go. Okay, that's perfect. That's 6 from you. Awesome. That's good. Good. That's really good. I don't have anybody yet. Oh no, I got one. Yeah, so I'll try and get a post on it for us tomorrow so we can start advertising for it. All I would do is like breadcrumb right now, like actually do the workout and post that you hammer and chisel, you tried the new workout. There's a new workout coming out in December. You know, just like small little lead the way, and then be like, hey, listen, we've got these 2 new programs that have just been released. It's a sneak peek. You know, we're looking for a test group of people. We can put that as the post, but then actually, if we personally invite some people, it'll be, like I said, it's going to make them feel more important if we personally invite someone. Like, hey, you know, like I know we've talked about groups in the past, and you weren't really sure. I've got this opportunity now. Maybe you'd really like to come and participate and maybe, you know, help me out. Right? You know what I mean? So the key is to get people in the group. Even if they're not willing to get into a paid group, get them into a free group. If you get them into a free group, they see the value of the actual group itself, that it helps them, and then they're more willing to get into a paid group. Right? So for some maybe Christy, Megan, I know Megan does free groups, but Katie's new as well. Maybe we can start doing some free groups so that at least when you're talking to people and they aren't ready to sign up for a paid group, you'll have something to invite them to. You can at least invite them to a free group and get them started on something, right?
Yeah. Like now, even though I've done so many free groups, I haven't had any successful paid groups yet. But with so many free groups, I have like a good 10 or more people that I can send a message out to, be like, hey, like remember you did the detox or you did the clean eating group, then this came up. So I have people that were in the group and they have experience. So it's already a handful of people I know I can talk to.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that your free groups, like even when I was doing my free groups, my detox groups, if the goal was always to have 10 people participating in the group. And out of those 10 people, really only 1, maybe 2 would sign up. I had one really successful group and I had like 6 people sign up out of it, which was fantastic. But that was like the one and only time it ever happened. Usually it's 1 or 2 people. But
I think that was the group I was in. It was so awesome. I remember being in it and being like, this is so cool. This is so awesome. All these people.
That's right. You came from a detox group. Christina came from a detox group. Jane started off in a detox group. We all did. But the thing is that you go from, and Christy, you were in a detox group. We were all in a detox group. You go from the thing is, everybody that's been in my detox groups every single month, all month long for the last 6 months, I've been in touch with them every month. And some of them are coming back to me now, signing up for the paid group because they want me to then. And give everyone another month in January, and they'll all be signing up. And that's the thing. You have to keep that in mind now, is that everything you're doing right now is setting you up for January year. It's being consistent now to get you to the new year, even though we want people signing up now as well. But at least it's going to snowball into the new year, right? So the key right now between November and December is really, really, really for us to provide a lot of value to people. So the free group and really being there for them and helping them with their food and meal planning and really showing them that we're there and we're going to help them. So when they are ready for a paid group, they're going to come to us, right? And that was kind of like the idea behind that picture that I did today. Like, I mean, you guys can use that picture if you want to. The whole idea behind that is to show people, like, look, we're all real women. We're all doing different programs. We all have different experiences. We're all busy. We've all got stuff on the go, but yet we're still doing these workouts, and we're all here to help you. If you wanna start, you've got all of us to help you, kind of thing, right? So that's kind of showing the value of us in the group, kind of thing, right? So anyway.
Yeah, when I start a group, I want to see when I guess somebody else is doing a group, because I feel like, okay, what if I get one person and they're the loner in the group and it's just me and that one person? So let me know when whoever does another free group, because that way I can plan mine according. So if by chance, and I'm not thinking the worst, but if it happens,
hey, I've got one pregnant woman right now. So I haven't put her in the group because I've only got one. I've just got her.
I've been looking. I really have. I've got a couple of pregnant people.
But she's only like 7 weeks pregnant, so there's a long way to go.
Hey, is it good for women who just had their baby?
Yeah, there's the postnatal ones in there as well. It's designed specifically to help tighten everything back up.
Well, I do know a girl. She is a juvenile diabetes girl. So it's a miracle. It's her second miracle baby. She wasn't even supposed to be pregnant at all. Yeah. And both are very healthy, but she has really, really bad issues with her legs swelling, lymphedema really bad because of her kidneys.
Okay.
And that would be really good to help with get everything flowing again, get everything, your organs and all this stuff working back together in order to get her body where it needs to be.
For sure.
That'd be good.
Maybe that's Megan. You're the queen of free groups now. Maybe that's something we can set up with Christy and Christina and with Katie and Janet. If you've got anyone, maybe we can just get together and do a free group, and everyone, add people and work on that. Megan, are you using the posts that are already done? All new posts.
I usually do new posts.
Like, are you doing your own posts, or are you doing the one we've got? You doing your own?
I do. When I first started, I did like some of the old ones, and I would just kind of change a few words here and there. Mm-hmm. But now I'm kind of changing them up and reorganizing them to what benefits or what got more interaction. So as I'm going, I'm slowly, progressively changing them up and changing what people were more interested in, depending on, like, if I had a lot of students and depending if it was like midterms coming, then I would kind of organize my posts around that, like stress and relief and, So I've been trying to do my own posts to what fits the audience.
Nice.
Good.
Man, you're really great on top of things. That's awesome. And I would think it would be great if you guys get together as a group and maybe did one, and everyone take, like, if you're going to do like a 7-day group, maybe each person takes a day, does a day that they're responsible for a day of the week. You do the posting that day, so you help each other.
Yeah, I think that'd be really good, because I always have like minimum 3 people or something, and then one person's really into it, and one person's halfway in, and then one person is doing it but doesn't comment at all, and that's kind of been what's the pattern. So if we all have those 3 people, then that's like 6 people who are totally in and 6 people who are half in, and then maybe that'll have the other 6
It'll help more people
motivated. Yeah.
The more interaction you have in those groups, I have found the more interaction you have in those detox groups, the more people will sign up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The last detox group I had, nobody signed up, so.
That was a quiet group, though.
It was, wasn't it? Like, literally, I was pulling teeth to get people to comment in that group. I had to actually call them out to get them to post. I know. Oh, it was like my worst group ever. It was brutal. Brutal.
Oh, I hate that.
It was bad.
I was so disappointed.
I was ready to throw in the towel halfway through myself.
I was so disappointed in some of the girls that I had because they kept, like, the last time, because they wouldn't say nothing and they wouldn't post and they wouldn't, I don't know, talk. And I was so frustrated, and I was just like, I feel bad because I'm like, I can't wait to get a new group of people. That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Okay.
Especially when you like message them and they're like, yeah, I'm doing it. And I'm like, okay, well then why don't you comment? Like, you're doing the work. Like,
yeah.
Like, I just don't get it. Like, it's showing up on your phone. Just comment and be like, yeah, it's doing good today. Like,
exactly.
Okay, well then that's you guys can plan that, right? I mean, you can use the Divine Nation page and plan that and get something going. I know, Megan, you were excited about yours that was coming up, but let's use the test group as that now and put them all in the test group. Once the test group is over, what we can do is if they want to still keep going, then we just keep going with them. But then we can look at planning a free group, maybe for towards the end of November or something, so that we can all, as we're talking to people over the next month, we have someone to put a place to put them as well.
All right.
Something like that.
okay.
Okay. Does anyone have any other questions? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah.
All good?
How much time do we have left?
I don't know.
1 minute, 35 seconds.
Is that what it says? I don't see a time. I put it on for an hour, for crying out loud.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I don't know.
It came up on mine after whatever time the limit this is. You have to pay, like, I don't know. Somebody has to pay something, membership fee or something to go over it.
Somebody has to pay it, but it's okay. I thought I had, but that's okay. Doesn't matter.
But I have to ask. I can ask through messaging. It's just the stuff about like some of the cheaper programs. How I could get, Chad signed up, and that will give me my Success Club so far. But I just want to try to find a cheaper route to go. But I can talk to you about that later. Not in a hurry.
You mean you get your husband set up?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what Megan and I were just talking about that at the beginning, about setting them up.
Right.
If you're looking to set them up to get Success Club points, is that what you're looking to do? To get 2 points
Yes.
Success Club? Then it's got to be a challenge pack. Right?
Okay.
It would be a challenge pack to get them started, but then you don't have to do Shakeology Home Direct going forward to keep them active.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't select the Shakeology. I just.
No, you do. You have to get them set up. You would have to do the whole thing to get them set up.